Welcome back to Into the Abyss, Titanfall 2.
A commentary about nothing.
It's about everything and nothing at the same time.
That's true.
Okay, let's get going.
I mean, at least it has a little more substance than Seinfeld.
People keep telling me Seinfeld's such a great show. When I watch like a couple episodes, it just seems a little dated. I think I honestly prefer.
What is this place?
What is this place? Yeah.
Accessing files.
Okay, we have no idea where we are, but it seems to be some IMC facility.
What are we doing here, BT?
Yeah, but actually, going back to Seinfeld, as far as I'm concerned, I think that's kind of an acquired taste.
I prefer like the olden things like Home Improvement and Friends.
Home Improvement's just fun for its own corny reasons. What? Jesus Christ!
Oh yeah. They have multiple like animations for embarking into the Titan. They're cool.
Yeah,
right, and with that,
well, it's a good thing you made that slide before the thing sat on him.
Yeah, and with that we get Scorch. This being the loadout that Kane was using, hence the Mega Man-esque power abilities.
Okay, that
and
makes
there's
sense.
Ash.
Hi, Ash.
She is the next quote-unquote boss we're going to have to deal with in this facility.
Okay.
I think Ash is actually like a robotic like Reploid or something. I don't know. Like when you see her like, and when they show her like footage or whatever, he's like, she's like fully cybernetic at least.
So she's either an android or a cyborg, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. And anywho,
She looks like she's some sort of weird robotic cult.
Actually, kind of, pretty much, because like that's the cool thing is, oh, careful, I don't want to get crushed by these things. Hey guys, don't mind me.
You know that would be the most embarrassing thing if you got crushed by fucking seaweed.
I get crushed by seaweed at least once.
Jesus Christ.
But I cut it out because I'm not gonna.
And you call yourself the strongest robotic warrior.
I don't know. I got a bunch of fire bellies right now.
It's state of the art.
I'm Pharaoh Man right now. Hey guys, so. Yes, so once again, the main abilities that this set has is pretty much everything that Scorch had. With the R1 button, I can let down an entire jet of fire like that. The triangle button lets out a flammable gas cannon that will start surrounding a small area. When I light it up, it will explode, and there's the flame shield, which will basically burn all projectiles.
You know, with that whole gas bomb thing, I swear it pretty much explodes in like a crossfire, and I swear to God, that looks like something straight out of Bomberman.
I could see that, yeah. Oh. I would play a Bomberman. I don't know. Okay, I should probably stop before I get way ahead of myself. I think I would play a first-person Bomberman game made by these guys. I don't know how well it would work though.
If they were made by. Just so long as they try to avoid the art style that F-Zero had, because, yeah, this looks close to that.
So yeah, right here is where I got crushed, because don't go yet. There. Now move.
Oh, it's one of those tricky devil kinds of obstacles.
Yeah, and we're in very tight quarters, so I'm just going to run forward and just crush things. Literally, you can just crush people by stomping on them. There we go. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. In the multiplayer mode, which is of course what these games are usually made to sell, is the multiplayer. You can change your appearance by selecting a quote unquote following to participate in. Like you can be one of the resistances. You can be one of the resistance's fighters. You can join the IMC. You can join one of Captain Blisk's. And they all have their own different every quote-unquote faction has their own person who talks to you in the start of each match. It's purely an aesthetic thing.
Mm-hmm.
But Ash's... Oh crap, Titan fighting time.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Oh shit, it's time to fight Twin B.
He does... Oh yeah, his freaking icon. He does look a little like Twin B.
Yeah, it seriously does look like a Twin B.
When was the last Twin B game made?
Oh god, last I can recall, not counting the portable game that came out in Japan on the PSP, that was pretty much a compilation. The last major game that they did was an RPG for the PS1, and from what I hear, it's not too bad. Like, it's definitely easy to get into, even though there is a bit of a language barrier. Only downside is, yeah, it's pretty much it's kind of weird. I'd have to explain it another time because I don't know the details behind it. It's basically Twin B's answer to the Mario RPGs.
Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Who's throwing knives at me?
Let's you capture.
Why would they throw
jeez.
knives at you in the first place? You're a goddamn robot.
I know. Maybe they're fancy with catching out though. Okay, well you're on.
I can just imagine now. They just throw like 3 knives. They just bounce right off you. It's like
It's exactly what frickin' Redfield did to Ultron Sigma.
oh god, you're right. He just shoots a couple of pistol shots at the giant intergalactic robot.
That just caught Captain America's shield, threw it away, force pushed away from the Mjolnir or whatever from Thor, and is currently crushing Mega Man X, who is clearly not seeing enough flame core.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I hated
All
that
that-
scene. I hated that scene in Sonic 06.
Oh, that's right.
What a view! But yeah. it's just-
But yeah, so yeah,
Going
do
back-
all
going
that,
back
and
to that
Redfield's
shrimp.
like, sorry, yeah, do all that, and Redfield's like, yeah, I'm gonna shoot it. That'll work.
bang bang. Well, if it isn't Christian Redfield, how the fuck do you even know who he is?
I don't know, because neither Sigma nor Ultron has ever known.
No! In fact, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time Sigma's ever been in a fighting game.
Now, if for some godly unknown reason, Ultron Sigma also was infected with the G virus, or whatever it was called,
Oh god.
then we'd be fucked.
That would be. How do you make it? How does a robot
just-
get infected by the G virus?
I don't know, but you just lose. Oh, we got a brute. We got a new loadout.
Oh, jeez, it feels great to be out here. Oh, never mind.
I want to show off the brute first, real quick. Basically, you get a quad rocket launcher.
Oh,
It's all about
nice.
rockets. And we get a cool ability called the Flight Core, which basically allows me to get a jetpack. For a brief amount of time, I'm just gonna blow up. So I'm just gonna blow up some mooks with rockets the size of their own bodies.
Well, that's a good thing. Good thing we're prepared for the good old tyrant.
So there we go. Just wanted to double check. I also wanted to show that off because spoilers, we're going to be separated from BT for a little while.
Oh no!
Because yeah, we need to go through this facility because he says it's a shortcut.
Trust me.
But
Just trust me. All right, fine.
Oh, my wingman, my ace in the hole.
It'll be fine. We're just going to go through a little shortcut on our way to wherever the mission was wanting us to go, which is at some secret facility on the other side of this island. I don't know. Moving on.
But yeah, it's just like. By the way, can I just say that it still pisses me the hell off that Ultron is a default character in the upcoming Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, but Sigma, nope, DLC.
Is Ultron Sigma DLC?
I don't even know if Ultron Sigma will be playable.
Do you think it's gonna be like a Giga Bowser kind of thing?
I feel like it's gonna be a Giga. Well, to be fair, you could technically play as Giga Bowser in Brawl in Smash 4. I think it's gonna be more like a Goro / Shao Kahn kind of thing.
Okay.
Not only is he not playable, he is cheap as fuck.
So, yeah, that's kind of a...
We cannot proceed through
The
this
SBT knows. That's kind of good. That's kind of a bummer.
It's stupid because, I mean, the whole point of the game right now is that, well, you're facing against a whole DBZ fusion between Sigma and Ultron, and
Wait,
yet
what's
only-
happening, BT? Oh,
He's being
Crap.
carried away.
the cargo lift's got him.
God damn it!
He's trying to break free.
I go
but it's
away for
not
5
working.
minutes, and suddenly this shit happens.
Ash to Kappa 3.
No, get back here with my butt buddy.
BT! Oh, jeez. That crane's putting up a bit of a fight.
I cannot free myself.
Hurry, use your jet
working on it.
thrusters.
Seriously, I can't do anything. I don't know what you want me to do. My little pew-pew shooter gun isn't going to do it.
I have no jet thrusters. Are you fucking kidding me?
It's like unable to break free from manipulator arm. Attempt failed. Initiating attempt number 36. Failed. Initiating attempt number 37. Failed. It's like, oh gosh dang it.
All
We're
that's
gonna
left
have
is
to
Plan
move
Z.
We're gonna have to move forward and see what else is happening in this footage. Not footage. Facility. The footage is of the facility, but that's not for the audience to know.
If I had any more personality, I would be screaming bloody murder right now.
I'm sure he would be. Just imagine that robot letting out a goofy scream into the abyss. Would that not kill all respect we have for him right now?
It's seriously.
I'm serious. Like, just imagine, like, you have this, like, beautiful Optimus Prime, like, we Autobots roll out. It just
It's
would
so
destroy the entire image.
And also that fun, and then also that funny feeling. You remember that Optimus Prime also voiced Eeyore.
Yeah, but Eeyore never did any weird yells. He just was Eeyore. Wait, was he even Eeyore in the Winnie the Pooh movie, or was that the original actor back then?
In the original movie, I think that was just the original actor. I don't know. I think Peter Cullen might have voiced him in the newer movie, but I don't remember if he
Perhaps
did.
Lastimosa was right. No plan
Probably not, because I do remember that one short where he's like, "Hello,
BT, how do I get to
hello,
you?
Eeyore.
must follow the
Just
That was
found
fun.
out nothing being me. Eeyore, whose butt do I kick?"
It was fun. So I'm wondering, like,
I
when
loved
did he start voicing? Like, when did he start voicing Eeyore?
Let me check on that real quick.
But yeah, just gonna say, I love just the absurdness of the premise. Just the start of the conversation. Just that alone just should sell me on a movie.
I know, right?
Hello, Eeyore. Hello, Optimus. It's like, okay, where's this movie going? I want to know. I want to know right now. Where is this plot going? That starts with, hello, Optimus. Hello, Eeyore. It's like, okay, you sold me. Hey, little Hupper drone.
Let's see. He voiced Mario in 1983. He
No.
voiced Optimus.
Sorry, Mr. Helper Drone. Could have turned me in. Okay, let's just keep moving.
Yeah, let's just mosey on along.
Devotion. I don't want this gun.
Oh, he voiced Yensid at one point.
Huh. Wait, Yensid?
Yeah, Yensid.
For Kingdom Hearts or for...
Actually, I don't know about that, but apparently he voiced him in the late 80s for Mickey's 60th birthday.
Huh, I didn't know he had a speaking role in that. Okay, I'm gonna use this flame start.
Okay, it looks like he started voicing Eeyore as early as 1996.
Wow. Then they replaced him. And okay, here we are. Welcome
I have a van
to this facility.
What would you like?
I don't know what... I don't know exactly what it is, nor do I want to spoil it just yet, because you'll see what they're doing with this later, but
This facility.
this entire level is going to be us moving along this sort of conveyor belt.
Oh, great, a freaking elevator section.
Place is not your bloody playground. I'm not paying you to be clever. Scuttle that place if you have to, eh?
Also, I love how he's like, this place, hey, this ain't your playground, alright? Spoilers, this place is literally a military playground, like, construction facility. So, yeah, it really is a playground, Blisk. Shut up. Come on.
Thank you, parkour system.
Hey, guys. Nope.
See ya.
Crushing hazards on the assembly line.
Okay. Shield guys, I hate him. Yeah, get him from behind. But, yeah, basically, be cautioned by... There's going to be a lot of heavy moving parts right now.
Oh, that's gotta be fun.
Just don't get crushed.
Goody, the usual predicament, damn it, I had the word on top of my tongue, but I just lost it. Fuck it. Oh well.
Pandemonium? I don't know. So,
You mean this game in a nutshell?
at this point, yes. So let's see, get some more stuff. So that machine on the right embeds soil onto the giant metal plate of unknown origin. Take that, just try and get some more weapons. So, what was I saying? Other things we were talking about. Yeah, we were talking about Mystery Incorporated because I never actually seen it, but I watched this YouTube video called Velma's Sass.
Yeah, pretty much where we show Velma, she went into her inner Daria.
What is she? I don't know if I'm recognizing the right voice. Is she voiced by what's her face, who voices like Mabel and stuff?
If she is, I'm not entirely sure, but I know that's the same voice of Velma. That same voice portrayed Velma since What's New Scooby-Doo.
Okay.
Which was like a good 7 years before that show came out.
Embarrassingly enough, I don't know like what you want to say, like what it says about me or how well it was, because I remember being moderately entertained, but the last Scooby-Doo show that I really like remember as a kid like watching and getting into was a pup named Scooby-Doo.
Oh god. Yeah, I remember when Cartoon Network used to air that all the time.
I mean, I didn't mind it.
It was goofy, and I guess a sort of self-aware of all the stupid tropes that the original Hanna-Barbera shows had, which I guess led to the charm. At least if you watch it like as an adult. But other than that, like I know as far as my Scooby-Doo history, I know I primarily watched a lot of the old 60s, like late 60s, early 70s show. The one that everyone remembers. And
Yeah,
then
the good old, like, that was like the original, wasn't it?
yeah, the very original Scooby-Doo. Where are you? But other than that, I do remember watching a little bit of Pup Named Scooby-Doo, and actually, I'll be honest, like somewhere within that time frame, I did get a little annoyed by it. But and after that, there was the biggest memories I do have with Scooby-Doo are primarily the direct-to-video movies like Zombie Island and Witch's Ghost. Those movies
Witch's Ghost is a classic.
Oh, those movies are freaking fantastic. So I guess Cyber Chase is debatable.
I liked parts of Cyber Chase, though. I will say, okay, how old is that movie? Like 20 years now?
Rough, almost.
Maybe
yeah.
more 15.
Actually, Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island is going to be 20 years old next year.
Yeah, okay,
God
I'll
damn
say.
it! Don't mind me. I'm just gonna go invest in a recliner.
Yeah, okay, I'll say Cyber Chase. Okay, I can talk about it. Who cares about spoilers? The movie's that old.
Yeah.
Okay, what are you guys doing now? Oh,
I mean,
God, they're doing the most diabolical thing ever. Furnishing.
oh no!
Yeah, basically, this is like, think of it like those old, like, nuclear, like, testing facilities of the old, like, remember, like, in the 60s or whatever, where, like, they would, like, build a house, like, Nuketown or whatever?
Yeah.
They're kind of, it looks like this facility is made for building, like, fake housing for, like, simulations and military or whatever. Anyway,
Okay.
Oh, bye, everybody. Grenade. So, what was I saying?
Cyber Chase.
Cyber Chase, like...
I did like it as a kid, but looking back on it nowadays, I can definitely see the flaws in it.
The thing that annoyed me the most was that, okay, the concept was pretty fun of, like, the whole cyber. That was a cool idea. It's also something that I noticed a lot of shows doing at the time, like, you know, going through the internet, like remember the Fairly Odd Parents episode?
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
I like that one. Like, I love the. When are you going to start already? -1% dread.
I don't think there's ever been any sort of upload bar that's ever done that, to my knowledge.
No, but that was just the show messing with Crocker.
Right, of course, because who doesn't want to mess with that weirdo with the weirdo with the ears on his neck?
Right. What was that? What else was there?
Speaking of which, he just broke his neck.
Exactly. So, okay, what was I getting off topic? Sorry. So I remember that the big thing, like, because it's like the big reveal, you learn it's like that guy who was into baseball or whatever.
Oh yeah, that.
But it was like the fact of, like, so when they're putting together all the clues, like, at one point the cyber ghost reveals itself, like, it's at a batting cage for some reason. Mm-hmm. And first of all, I'm like, okay, hang on, we're being careful.
Whoa.
So first of all, I'm like, if you're gonna make a giant virus to destroy the internet, I actually forget what the heck, like, the main, like, I forget what the actual, like, premise of it was. Like, what were they going to do? Take over the internet or something?
Basically, one of the students was incredibly jelly about the other student's success as a programmer, and he just wanted to get back at him by making a computer virus that could somehow become its own manifestation in the real world.
Huh.
That
and this guy's using his talent to get rid of a vengeance. You've created a physical embodiment of cyber technology and data.
All that because nobody would pick your fucking baseball game.
Really? That's right. That's why. That's right. It was that one fat guy, or whatever his name is, the guy who made the baseball game.
It was the guy with the red. It was the orange-haired guy with the red baseball cap.
And, oh my god.
And all that because he was jealous of another kid who made the fucking Scooby-Doo game.
I'm remembering now why that episode was. I'm remembering now why that special was so just.
Which coincidentally also available on the PS1.
Oh, that's right, the cyberspace game. Yeah.
Cyber Chase is its own game. I mean, kind of weird timing, how that is actually.
But I mean, it's just like, okay, if you're gonna have a giant virus, why did you give it, like, such incriminating features as, oh, I want this virus to like baseball because baseball is cool? Like, he's typing it furiously with tears in his eyes. Baseball is the best, so people like baseball. It's like, don't do that, actually, because that's exactly how everyone realized it was you to begin with. Because
yeah, and even then,
some crap ticks.
All the virus's quotes are pretty much that of baseball, so it was kind of obvious even beforehand.
But, like, then you flat out have him wearing baseball uniforms in a batting cage. Like, yeah, he was an idiot. Now the Witch's Ghost had a really. Now, I think Witch's Ghost actually had a good twist and stuff.
Yeah, I liked Witch's Ghost, and if I'm not mistaken, I do believe the villain was voiced by Tim Curry.
Oh yeah, Tim Curry. Well, okay, maybe that's the quote unquote like bad giveaway because every villain has to be voiced by Tim Curry.
I know, right?
Tim Curry,
I mean,
that guy.
To be fair though, I watched that movie long before I knew who Tim Curry even was. So.
Spoilers. What was it? Okay, did you ever see Inception?
No.
Okay, it's actually very good. I would recommend it. Did you ever see Batman: The Dark Knight Rises?
Dark Knight Rises. I actually watched a very small snippet of it some time ago, but not much of it. All I just remember is that there was some really weird gang essential thing at the very end, like a daytime, no less.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say spoilers for both movies. What also was a big tip off for me was the woman who played the villain-like role from Inception also played the villain in Dark Knight Rises, and I was like, yeah, I just didn't trust her from day one. Oh well. They were both Nolan-directed films. That's why. And yeah, and they were both Nolan-directed films. Hence why it was such a decade. Anyway, okay. Thank you all so much for watching this other rambling bit. Basically, some of what's been going on in the background of us ramblings. We're still going through this facility, so join us in the next part where we'll be hopefully reuniting with BT and escaping this weird IMC construction place. Whatever. Take care.
Till next time.